This is worksheet number 11, and in this worksheet we're going to see two of the cases that Rav Papa tells us that are similar to the cases of the Mishnah, but not exactly. So here we go. The Gemara starts, Amar Rav Papa. Rav Papa says, Shomer Chinam. Here's case number one. If you have a Shomer Chinam, of course a Shomer Chinam is an unpaid watchman. Kevan she'amar pashati, once he says, I was negligent, makna lekfela, the owner sells him the kefel. De'i ba'i pater nafshei b'gneva, because if he wanted to, he could have exempted himself by saying that it was stolen. So let's review this case one more time. Here you have a shomer chinam, an unpaid watchman, and we know that the halacha is that if an unpaid watchman is negligent, which means that he did not watch the item that he was supposed to watch properly, we know he's chayiv for that. He has to pay for that. So as soon as he admits to doing that, if he admits that, I did not watch the thing I was supposed to watch properly, as soon as he says that, so first of all, we know he has to pay for it. But besides that, he also gets the kefel. Why does he get the kefel? So the Gemara just explained. I'm going to just say over the last line, De'i ba'i pater nafshei b'gneva, which means that if he wanted to, he could have exempted himself by saying that it was stolen. We know the halacha is that a shomer chinam, an unpaid watchman, if the thing he's watching is stolen, then he's exempt. He doesn't have to pay for it. So in this case, that's not what happened. In this case, he says he was negligent. He didn't watch it properly, and therefore he has to pay for it. But he could have said that it was stolen. And if he would have said that it was stolen, he would be pater. He would be exempt. So the owner is happy that he told the truth. The owner is happy that he said pashati, that I was negligent. He's happy that now he's willing to pay for it. He could have lied. He could have said that it was stolen, and he would have gotten away with it. He would have been pater. He would have been exempt. But since he didn't do that, he told the truth. He said, pashati, I was negligent. So there's some level of happiness that the owner has. And that's why the owner is happy that he should get the kefel. If there's a thief that's found and has to pay kefel, the owner is fine with the watchman getting that kefel. Now we're going to move to the next case of Rav Papa. The next case is Shomer Sachar. Here we have a paid watchman. Kevan she'amar nigneva, once he says it was stolen, makna lekfela, the halacha is the same as the first case, that the owner gives him the kefel. Why? De'i ba'i pater nafshei b'shvura umesa, because if he wanted to, he could have exempted himself by saying that it broke or it died. Let's talk about the second case of Rav Papa again. So here, instead of a shomer chinam, we have a shomer sachar. This watchman is a paid watchman. Of course, a paid watchman has a higher level of responsibility than an unpaid watchman. A paid watchman is chayiv if it's stolen. If the thing he's watching is stolen, he has to pay for it. So if that's what happened, the paid watchman tells the owner, I'm sorry, the thing I was watching was stolen. So besides having to pay for it, the owner does say, he doesn't actually say it, but he's willing to give him the kefel. If the thief is found, he will get the kefel. The watchman will get the kefel. Why? Because the owner is happy that the watchman says it was stolen. Why is he happy? De'i ba'i, I'm going to say the last line again. De'i ba'i, because if he wanted to, pater nafshei b'shvura umesa. The paid watchman could have said, not that it was stolen, but that an accident happened. It died, it broke, depending on what we're talking about, a cow or vessels. Some accident happened, right? Of course, an accident is an ones in Hebrew. And we know the halacha is by an ones, by an accident, most of the watchmen, certainly a paid watchman, is exempt. He's pater. So he could have said that an accident happened. And if he would have said that, he would have been exempt. So the owner is happy that he did not say that. The owner is happy that he admits that it was stolen, which means that he is going to be chayiv. And therefore the owner gives him the kefil as well. So in both of these two cases of Rav Papa, the shomer gets the kefil. The first case again was a unpaid watchman who said he was negligent. The second case is a paid watchman who said it was stolen. In both of those cases, Rav Papa says the watchman gets the kefil because the owner is happy because the watchman could have said something else that would have exempted him, and he chose not to. He chose to admit the truth, and therefore the watchman get the kefil.